Hi babies, it's Jemiah back with another YouTube video, and today I'm kind of going for a sit down talk kind of vibe while I'm doing my makeup. Now the first thing you're gonna see definitely when you're looking at me, babes, what is this? This is my new chain that I got. Y'all know, well, if you do, I haven't been on here in a minute. If y'all do know, I'm obsessed with jewelry now. Like, I got my little Pandora bracelet. I got my other watch that I'm getting ready to put on because go big, go home. And I've been into rings more so often, but really chains because I can never find any good chains that are inexpensive and still look good and not like super duper cheap. So I actually got this one from Shop Cuban Link, and I'm about to show you guys a little box that it came in now. Okay, so it came in this box right here. Came with a little pull out, and I have this chain that I'm wearing, and then I have this one right here. This is just a regular tennis chain, and then it came with some black ribbon tied around it, super duper cute. I'll insert a picture probably somewhere over here, or like a little boomerang. It came really cute. Shipping was pretty fast. It takes 4 weeks I think for it to be made, and then right after that it's shipped out. I got it super duper quickly, like probably within like 3 to 5 days regular time basically, but you know, sometimes shipping be ODing a little bit. But yeah, that's where this chain is from. Go ahead and follow them on Instagram. I have a picture of me with the tennis chain as well with my little thing right here, but I think for this video I'm just gonna take the little nameplate off because I kind of just want to focus on the baguettes, babe. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the video, start doing my makeup, and we gonna sit down and we gonna talk. Okay, I'm probably gonna leave out 2 in the front. This wig is as secure as it's gonna get. I tried doing the whole wig secured. It did not want to be secured, not one bit. So since it's a middle part, we kind of just got it doing its own little thing. Okay, so these 2 little strands are just going to be kept out. My lips are kind of dry. I don't like moisturizing my lips before I do makeup because it makes the lip look blend together too much, and I kind of want to be able to blend it myself. So if my lips look a little crusty, that's why. Don't judge me. I've been trying to get into some new stuff when it comes to makeup as far as my whole routine. If you guys don't know, I'm an MUA now. Whoa. I started back in, what was it, September. I took a makeup class for myself to learn. I wasn't really doing it to learn how to do makeup on other people. Like I was and I wasn't at the same time. Like I kind of wanted to like perfect it on myself and then get to doing it on other people, but I just went ahead with myself first, and then I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna start with other people next. Sorry guys, I do not have my primer and I totally forgot this step. So yeah, I took my class. It was about like $300, and babes, when I tell you, from the time that I took that class to now, my makeup skills have improved so much, like so much. Again, if y'all see a little peekaboo of some of my natural hair under here, mind your business. But yeah, I've been doing really good when it comes to the makeup. Super happy that I've been growing and glowing, sis. And I'm moving into my new suite that I got on March 1st. Well, I'm getting all my stuff prepared to get ready. It's currently February 24th today, and I'm getting ready to like do my move-in and all that. Probably soon this week. I gotta make sure I get all the stuff for my desk, like not desk, it's like a shelf thing that I need in there so I can like have something to sit my makeup on top of while I'm doing it, and then have something to keep my makeup, so then I'm not just having like one of those big ass, you know, carrier things. So yeah, I got an IKEA desk thing for that. It's the Ekby Alex, and the one that I got actually came broke, so I have to get another one, and that's what I'm going to get in IKEA tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. But into what we gotta talk about, child. I have been, like, I've talked about, have I even talked about this? Yeah, I talked about it some in my like, I think I'm not going to college video that I did like a minute ago. I don't know if that's the exact name of the video, but that's basically what I was talking about in that video. Basically what I'm getting ready to talk to you guys about now. But it actually came true. Like, for real, for real. So in that video, I was basically stating how I was not ready to move out because the school that I go to was doing a whole lot when it came to the what's it called, the moving in process. I really want to see if I can like put this back here somewhere. Way, if it gets some makeup on, it is what it is. So yeah, I was basically trying to see if I could get the dorm that I wanted, and the dorm that I wanted was the I wanted to basically the room that I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. So I wanted a suite. A lot of freshmen do not get suites, so it was kind of a long shot, but I did all of my applying and everything really early to ensure that I could get a suite. And when the time came around to get the suite, there were miraculously no suites or anything available, and the only thing that was left was the dingy hall. Not knocking nobody that stays there, but it's just not for me. The communal bathrooms, I wanted a bathroom that I could like share with like one other person, stuff like that. I'm very bougie in that aspect, and I did not want to be sharing bathrooms, especially if, you know, school is a lot of money. So all of that took place, and the main thing that I was focused on was the fact that, okay, I've done all this stuff, I've applied for this school, I made sure I did everything on time when I was supposed to, and I'm still here with nothing to show for it. Like, I don't know, I was very pissed off, but it got to the point where I was just like, okay, I'm just going to make the decision to stay home for my first semester and then go back second and either get an apartment, or hopefully there will be like an opening for a suite. So time comes around and it's January, and I'm looking and I get a suite, but the suite that I did get the first time around ended up being a suite that somebody had already lived in, and so they had to move me out. It's a very, very long story. Well, basically, with them having to be like, okay, yeah, well, you can't stay here because somebody else already moved in. So I didn't really get the chance to move into it, so they technically didn't move me out, but they definitely changed my room assignment very quickly, and they got me a single, which means a single suite is where you have your own bedroom, and then you have, like, you share a bathroom with one other person. And then there's a suite with 4 girls, so there's 2 girls that share one bathroom and 2 girls that share another bathroom. So I had my roomie, and my roomie at the time, well, like my bathroom buddy, she had corona, and so she was stuck basically in the dorm hall that we have for the people that catch COVID, and she couldn't be in the room with, like, you know, all of us because she was contagious. So I basically had the bathroom, not really to myself because my roommates were using it as well, because everybody else in there was, not everybody else, the bathroom in there had been either used by somebody while we weren't there, or either, I don't know, it was dirty, and it was just, they needed to come clean it, and it was a lot going on. So we were all sharing a bathroom, which I didn't have a problem with really, but it got to the point where I'm chilling, and then I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all, and something's telling me, like, I don't get sick often, so when I do get sick, I'm like, something's not right. So I take it upon myself to go to the doctor. Now, mind you, this is my first week at this school, and not even my first full week. I moved in on the 9th, and I had to go to the doctor by, what, the 12th? So it was really just a lot, and I didn't move in fully. Well, no, the 9th was when I moved in for real, and the other day was when I came and, like, put most of my stuff in there, and then the 9th I came back and I actually stayed. Like, my parents left me for dead. Okay, back to the moral of the story. I caught COVID. Whoop-de-doo. I had to get all my stuff and pack it up and go to the residence hall where they keep the COVID patients, basically. I stayed there for 7 days, and you're supposed to stay there for, after 5 days, you can get tested, like, to test out, to basically mean, like, okay, I'm not sick, I don't have COVID anymore, and they test to see if you're still positive, and if you are, then you stay, and then if not, da-da-da-da. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get tested again. On the 7th day, you're allowed to get tested again. After 10 days, you can leave. So I get tested. The first time I was still positive, so I had to stay again. And on that 7th day, I got tested, and miraculously, I was negative. So after that, I get my stuff, I move back in, everything's fine. But the kicker is, during that whole time while I was there, my parents were preparing, and I was preparing for me to leave, because they didn't have their stuff together when it came to getting everything situated with the COVID patients, when it came to you getting tested and everything, because I didn't think that I had COVID, but the doctor told me to go get tested just in case. And so when I got tested, they're like, yeah, you gotta go, like, right now. And so I went to the hall where we were supposed to go to. Nobody was at the door. And then she did come to the door, and then when she came to the door, she told me, like, okay, yeah, go get your stuff, and then come, like, we'll call you when we're ready to pick you up. I was there for like 4 hours. Sick, shivering, I had chills, my body was aching, it was terrible. And this was my first time catching COVID, and I caught it on my first day of school, because my friend actually had it and she didn't know that she had it. But it's just a whole lot, basically. And so once all that stuff settled down, I stayed there for like another week, because it was snowing a lot in Greensboro, which is where my school is. And we were just like, okay, yeah, no, it's time to go. So I end up leaving, everything's fine, whoop-de-doo. And then I moved back in with my parents. Now, I love having somewhere to stay, but baby, that freedom when you have your own place, that's what I want. That's what I want right there. I don't know, it's just once you get to a certain age, I feel like that freedom, it start calling your name, and that's what it's doing for me right now. It definitely is calling my name, and it's calling it loud. It's screaming it. It's screaming it, babes. It's screaming. Somebody just messaged me. Oh God, y'all, Russia about to piss me off, because what's going on? Like, what's tea? I'm gonna get mad. Okay, which one is which brush? I'm gonna use this one for right now. But yeah, y'all, that's just like an update. I just want to let y'all know what was going on, because I haven't been back on here in a minute. I was gonna post my haul and everything of what I got for college, but there was really no time in between Christmas, and my girlfriend was staying over, so we were trying to get stuff situated with that. There was no time for anything, so I was really just on the go. But yeah, so I went to college. I had so much fun though while I was there. I had a lot of fun, but I definitely would rather be at home than there, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm a schoolgirl, I like learning, but being around a whole bunch of other teenagers is not my vibe. Like, my sweet mates, I love them to death. I love those girls to death. But everybody else, I had no problems with anybody. It's just the simple fact that there's like a whole lot of people there, and it's definitely a thing that you have to get accustomed to. Like, it's not like an easy transition in my opinion, because I'm already a hermit and I don't like going outside. So going from not being outside, not doing most of my junior year, and then going straight from not doing any of my senior year to not doing first semester of my freshman college year, to now being around a whole bunch of people who have already been here for a semester plus. It's like I felt like a fish getting introduced to a new fishbowl. Like, it was stressful in my opinion for me, but like for other people, they thrive in situations like that. I'm not a social person. I don't thrive in social situations. I'm a social media type of person. The type of media where I'm here, you're here, you see me, I see you, but we don't have to talk to each other in person. That is what I love. And I'm currently on the lookout for friends. Like, I've been trying. People always tell me, like, oh, you'll make your lifelong friends in college. And I definitely feel like my sweet mates are definitely lifelong friends. I clicked with them immediately, and they were very open and not like, weird. I hate weird energy from people. And I've been dealing with so much weird stuff recently. Like, y'all would just be amazed at the stuff that I go through on a constant basis. It's saddening. Okay. The makeup is makeuping. I'm trying to look in my viewfinder to see how I am. Well, not my viewfinder, but my little thing on the side, my phone. I'm about to contour now, and babes, we're gonna get into a talk about not necessarily friends, but just relationships in general, overall, all the way around the board. Okay, so my dad came in, so I kind of didn't get to record the contour, but I'm just gonna go ahead and lighten up just the inner corners of my eyes, nothing else, because it don't need it. But yeah, like I was trying to say though, I lost my little palette that I'm using as a mirror. Oh, here it is. Okay. Basically, when you got your little group of people that you like are really cool with, keep those people and please check up on their character constantly, because there are so many times that there have been people in my life that I'm thinking are like cool, they're here for me, and they haven't been. This goes for relationships, friendships, anything. Whenever you got a set group of people, please make sure that everybody's mentally there, everybody's mentally well. When you have your friends that are good and genuine, keep them. When you have people that are, you know, not that, throw them away as quick as possible. Don't try to hold on to people because of a bond. Don't try to hold on to people because you're scared of being lonely, because trust me, I am the loneliest B-word that there is. Like, I have my friends that call and check on me every, you know, not every once in a while, but, you know, we call and we talk, but they don't really know much about me because they're like new friends. They're not friends that, you know, again, don't mind this, do not mind what's underneath the wig. They're not the friends that have been there since, you know, middle school, elementary, and stuff like that. I don't really have too many of those. Like, you know, I have a lot of acquaintances, people that like childhood friends that if I see them out in public, I'm gonna say hi to them, or if they see me out in public, they're gonna say hi to me. But not the people that like will call and check up on you whenever something's going wrong, you know, or just to see how you're doing. Like, they might, you know, DM you and be like, oh hey, but not like, oh, I haven't spoken to you in a minute, let's call, let's catch up, and, you know, talk about what's been going on since we haven't been, you know, really cool, really tight like that. And that's completely fine. In all honesty, I feel like I would do much better. Sorry y'all, I don't want it to be too, actually, I don't know, this lighting is good too. What y'all think? Well, it wasn't really like that. It was like, where's it at? Is it here? Is it there? I think it's kind of like that. Yeah, that's really bright. I like it. Or is it bright enough? I don't know. This focuses on it more, so we're just gonna keep it like this. Yeah, and that's completely okay if you don't have friends like that, because like I said, I don't have friends like that right now at the moment. But when you're starting over, I feel like it'd be way more rewarding when you're starting over fresh with people that, you know, barely know you. They haven't known your character since you were younger, and yet they still choose to really like fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me because I don't got no friends and I'm lonely. But yeah, especially like in my city, I don't really have anybody. I wish though, like, I'm gonna try to make some friends. I've been trying, actually. I have been trying. I'm lying. I've been trying so hard to make friends, and it's not that I can't. It's just a simple fact that like people are very different than I am in a lot of aspects, and I kind of like, I'm not looking for a friend. Like, I'm looking for like a bestie, because like I have acquaintances that can easily become friends, but we're not like two peas in a pod. I want somebody that's probably like doing the same things as me, like, you know, influencing and stuff along that manner. I'm trying the pressing powder method because usually I do the like the setting like with the beauty blender, but I'm gonna try this out for size to see if I like it. I like the translucent honey way better than I like the regular translucent. It just gives more. It gives more natural, more like it's not too bright. I feel like if I use the translucent in my under eye, it'll really pop, but I don't know, girl. Let's see. Let's try it out for size. I don't know. I can't really tell a difference. Like, kind of, sort of. Okay. So I'm actually gonna do my lashes and lips off camera, just for the simple fact of that's a lot of focusing, and I need the mirror to do that like the entire time. So I'm gonna be back when I'm done with all that, fresh, full faced, and then we can do a little bit more chit chat, and then the video will be done with, baby. You done sat with me through the whole thing, period. Yeah, babes, so self-love over friends any day. Your good friends will come to you at some point in time in your life. I'm still waiting on my bestie bunch, and that's okay. Living life on your own, being your own person, finding out what you like, what you don't like. Relationship wise, that goes the same. Don't be with somebody just because you're lonely. Be with somebody because you genuinely want to be with that person. Do not lead people on. Do not stay in unhealthy relationships because you feel like you can't be alone. Leave if somebody is mistreating you. Leave if somebody is cheating on you. Leave. And if you can't leave right away, then at least talk to somebody about it. Don't just sit there and think that you're miserable, because you're probably not. You think it's gonna be okay. You just have to think that it's gonna be okay. I totally forgot to spray myself, so it's been so long since I used this spray because I ran out, and I have been using some Maybelline spray. But yeah, and if I look a little orangey, like the closer I get to the camera, you see it kind of matches with my skin color, but the further away I get, I look a little darker. But we're not gonna worry about that too much. I'm actually gonna get a little closer because the lighting's a little better over here. I'm trying to see which way I turn it. Will it get brighter? I feel like right there is really bright. Okay, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I'm gonna be making new content. I just got done filming a video earlier. I have some more videos that are gonna be filmed since I just started driving. I'm gonna be filming more of that as well. And I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with the beat. The beat is nice. The beat is pretty. The lashes are what's giving. I get my lashes from like this one beauty supply store near my house, and I love them. The brows are giving thick. I usually don't do my brows this thick, but I did not conceal like OD underneath them. I kind of just did a little 1-2, so they look very natural. Airbrush brow, period. Yeah, that's really gonna be it for this week, and I will see you guys in the next video.